Ever pondered over the intricacies of the English language? How about we delve into some advanced vocabulary words often seen on the GRE? First up, we have aberrant. Picture this, a zebra strutting around with polka dots instead of stripes. Quite odd, isn't it? That's what aberrant means, deviating from the norm or standard. Next, we encounter Abeyance. Imagine a game of chess frozen mid-play. You've got the king in check, but the game is on pause. The game is in abeyance, or a state of temporary disuse or suspension. Thirdly, we have abstemious. Consider your friend who always orders a salad and water at dinner while you feast on steak and wine. Your friend is abstemious, or someone who is moderate in eating and drinking. Moving on to aesthetic. Think of the feeling you get when you see a beautifully arranged bouquet of flowers. That's aesthetic, a sense of beauty or art. Then we have alacrity. Picture a dog, tail wagging, bounding towards you at the mere mention of a walk. That's alacrity, brisk and cheerful readiness. Next is alleviate. Imagine you're carrying a heavy bag and someone offers to help. They're trying to alleviate, or lessen, your burden. Coming up next is amalgamate. Think of a delicious smoothie you make by blending different fruits together. You amalgamate or combine them into one. On to ambiguous. Ever read a sentence that could be interpreted in two ways? That's ambiguous, open to more than one interpretation. Our next word is ambivalence. Picture feeling both excited and nervous about a big event. That's ambivalence, having mixed feelings or contradictory ideas about something. Next, we have ameliorate. Imagine a doctor giving medicine to improve a patient's condition. They're trying to ameliorate or make something bad better. The next word is anachronism. Picture a cowboy appearing in a futuristic sci-fi film. That's an anachronism, something or someone not in its correct historical time. Moving on to analogous. Think of a pair of gloves being similar to a pair of socks. They are analogous, comparable in certain respects. Next up is anarchy. Imagine a city with no laws or government. That's anarchy, a state of disorder due to absence of authority. Then we have anomalous. Picture a tropical bird spotted in a snowy region. That's anomalous, something that deviates from what is standard, normal, or expected. The next word is antipathy. Imagine having a strong dislike for broccoli. That's antipathy, a deep-seated feeling of dislike. Moving on to apathy. Think of a teenager who doesn't care about cleaning their room. That's apathy, lack of interest or concern. Next is apprise. Picture a teacher informing students about an upcoming test. They're trying to apprise or inform their students. Then we have approbation. Imagine a crowd clapping and cheering at the end of a great performance. That's approbation, approval or praise. Next up is appropriate. Think of a child taking a toy that isn't theirs. They appropriate or take something for their own use, typically without the owner's permission. Then we have arcane. Ever come across a book written in an ancient unknown language? That's arcane, understood by few, mysterious or secret. Next we encounter arduous. Picture climbing a steep, tall mountain. That's arduous, involving hard work or effort. Moving on to artless. Imagine a child telling you exactly what they think without any filter. That's artless, without guile or deception. Then we have ascetic. Picture a monk living in a bare, simple room. They're ascetic, or someone who practices severe self-discipline and abstention. Next up is aspersion. Imagine someone spreading false rumours about a friend. They're casting aspersions or damaging remarks or criticisms. Then we have assiduous. Picture a student studying late into the night for a big exam. They're being assiduous or showing great care and perseverance. Next is attenuate. Imagine a sound gradually becoming quieter. It's attenuating or reducing in force or intensity. Then we have audacious. Picture a person skydiving for the first time. They're audacious or willing to take bold risks. Next up is austere. Think of a room with only a chair and a table. It's austere or simple and unadorned. Finally, we have Aver. Imagine a person swearing to tell the truth in court. They're averring or stating something assertively. To quickly recap, today we have explored 29 advanced GRE vocabulary words, unraveling their meanings, usage, and providing memory aids. Remember, aberrant is something that deviates from the norm, while abeyance refers to a state of suspension. Abstemious is moderate consumption, and aesthetic refers to the sense of beauty. Alacrity is brisk, cheerful readiness, and alleviate means to lessen a burden. Amalgamate is to combine, ambiguous means open to interpretation, and ambivalence is about mixed feelings. Ameliorate means to make better. Anachronism is something out of its time, and Analogous means comparable. Anarchy is disorder due to lack of authority. Anomalous is something unexpected, and antipathy is a strong dislike. Apathy is a lack of interest. Apprise means to inform, and approbation is approval. Appropriate is to take something. Arcane means mysterious, and arduous refers to hard work. Artless is without deception. Ascetic is self-discipline, and aspersion is a damaging remark. Assiduous is showing care. Attenuate is to reduce, and audacious is taking risks. Austere is simple, and Aver is to assertively state. With these words in your vocabulary arsenal, you are one step closer to acing the verbal section of the GRE. Remember, language is a powerful tool, and with its mastery, you can shape your world.